This is not a test. What you are witnessing is live radio 106.5 FM. And this is the Indieevo radio show with your host, Mitch Barnes, Kel G, Wright, and I am DJ KDL. Let's get into it.
Hold on, this sound like
he gonna call back. Don't worry about it. He gonna call back.
All right, we're gonna be waiting for him to call back. When you call that and you call in, remember there's no cussing.
No cussing.
They go to phone ringing
cussing,
too.
no nothing.
They go to phone ringing right on too.
FCC rules.
Yes, sir.
Google them real
Listen,
quick.
listen, people, whoever call in for me, listen, I done got the 10,000. So please don't cuss.
He gave us a deposit and we take it out every time somebody cuss.
Like,
Wow.
We deduct at the very minimum.
yeah, we need to fix that.
Hold up, then let's get your social media info first and foremost. That's what we do for everybody at the top of their interview, so everybody can know how to get in touch with them.
All right, so Facebook, comedian Will Wright. Instagram and Twitter, fake Will Wright, and that's Wright with a W, W-R-I-G-H-T. And my MySpace page,
I was about to say,
let me tell you something.
Yo, we just
I want to go
with
back to
Top Flight.
MySpace. I want to go back to MySpace.
why? Because you
What?
got that top 8. Don't
That
you?
top 8 was, you was getting into arguments about that top 8.
Right, why you ain't got me in your top 8?
Hey, dog,
I
look what
learned
you
that
love.
code, figure out how to do a top 64. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
ever gonna bother me again about this top 8.
I think the most I had was like a top 16 or something like that. They had let you get to the top 16. But then people start getting upset. He was like, well, I ain't number 1, 2. I was like, come on now.
Just be happy you made the list.
What argument are we having here?
That's funny.
You on the list. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hold up, who else we got in here? We got Jermaine Benjamin too. Jermaine.
Hey, what's
what
going
you
on?
Prefer we call you Jermaine, Maine, Benji? How you want it?
I call him Big Bro. That's what I call him.
Big bro.
Okay,
You
thank
see
you,
how big
brothers.
this dude is?
Yeah, I see.
Jermaine got
He
some.
look like he swallowed little people for the hell of it.
Jermaine got them hands. Like if you shake him, you like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna be his friend.
Hey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Hold
fam?
on, we need his social media info first and foremost.
Oh, this is Jermaine Benjamin, Distinguished Gentleman Entertainment Group. My social media is Jermaine.Benjamin56 at Facebook.com and Instagram jbenji73. Nothing else.
All right, we got that. Everybody got that copy. Now, how did you get into the business of it? Tell us about your company. How did you start off? What made you want to get into it? What made you want to start messing with the comedians? How did you start? What, you was laying in the bed one day watching Saturday Night Live and you said, you know what, I can make some money.
Yeah, that was part of it. But I started seeing a lot of older people around my way that won't have nowhere to go. So I said, you know what, let me put some comedy together. I try to do the party thing first. And, you know, I know that she wear too much of the nothing on her body. I don't want to go to that. So they was complaining about the girls not dressing right. So I said, you know what, let me switch lanes. At the time, my DJ boy, DJ Ty C, Entertainment Unlimited, had a lot of different venues in Philly. And so I said, you know what, I'll do a show. Big An wanted a comedy show out at Max Level Lounge. So she said, you know what? I said, at this time, it was a boy that around the way that was doing comedy shows, and I tried to link up with him. But the boy didn't want to, they didn't want to break bread. He didn't want to bring me in.
Right.
So I started making my own moves out in Philly. And then Big An said, you know what? I got this brother, why don't you call his phone number? Gave me his number. It was Top Flight. And then me and Top Flight chopped it up. And then that's pretty much where the comedy, marriage happened right then and there. And he showed me love on the first show. And we just started building from there. And then I started getting different venues, and I called Top. He put the show together. So Distinguished is basically my swag, how I dress. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dapper person. I'm a gentleman at all times, so that's pretty much put it all together. Distinguished Gentleman Entertainment Group.
Okay,
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Top Flight, man.
Yo, Top is like the plug, man. Every time,
Every time somebody
yeah, we
keep on
meet
bringing up
somebody,
his name.
Top always name is always coming up.
So, Will, I want to ask you, growing up, did you have any, older guys, old heads around you that was funny, that influenced you to take the funny route in life?
Or was you just getting bust on it?
Yeah, well,
Nah. He was like, hold up,
Listen,
I got to come back.
I always been funny. That was the easy part, like being funny. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't think I wanted to be a comedian though when I was a kid though. But I had,
Yeah, when did it come? You know what I mean? When did it hit you?
truthfully,
Yeah.
2012. 2012, like to say, like, well, I wanted to try it. I didn't try it in 2012, but I was like, God, I went to an open mic. I was like, I can do that.
Okay.
I always wanted to try. I used to watch Comic View as a kid, like all the time. Like, Mom, when we stay up and watch Comic View, they was like, yeah. So I used to watch Comic View all the time. But like 2012, I was like, I think I could do it, but I ain't getting to it until 2013.
So what was it in you that said I can do it? Was it just sitting around telling jokes or stories to your family and everybody laughing, or
Pretty much.
being the teacher's pet, getting kicked out of classrooms one too many times, and you said I might have to go get paid from this?
Listen, the teacher's pet part, I wasn't getting kicked out of class. I got a dad. My dad can fight. Like, this is the only thing about having both of your parents that live with you. You get 2 butt whoopings. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, you know what? I just got one, but hey, you gotta go in the other room and line up. But like I had, my dad is funny, my mom is funny. Like, my mom is like a big people's person. Like, so my people's person side come from my mom. My woodiness come from my dad. My dad is a slickster, like when it comes to the words, and he's hilarious with it. So I got that from him. I got some uncles that's hilarious. Shout out to my Uncle Danny, my uncle, rest in peace, my Uncle Buddy-O, he was hilarious. So I got characters in my family that is hilarious. So you get from it. Then we used to bust on each other all the time. That's what we did. Like, I made somebody cry. Like, that's what we had to do, like, to survive. So I was always a funny character. That's when I got. But when I got into comedy, 2013, that's when I really took it. Like, I could do stand up.
So where you get your material from? Is it based off family or just real life situations, and you just everyday living life, and you said, hold up, that was funny?
Well, I mean, if you, real life stuff, period, and then everyday stuff too. But most of my set is about like my kids, my wife, some of my dad, like my family, just pretty much my family side.
Right. That's what make the best comedy.
Yeah, that's because it's more relatable. I'm an old soul. Like, people still don't believe how old I am when I tell them. They was like, no way, you just talking about some adult stuff. Like, I'm an adult. I mean, you ain't an adult. Nobody else like that. But I get a lot of that from my family, man. Like, I'm a very family oriented person. Like, my nickname called me is Family Man. So that's what I do. Like, I just talk about my family most of the time.
So what you got next coming?
Right now, I'm working on a college tour. I'm trying to get that popping. I'm trying. Matter of fact, I'm waiting for some calls now. I need those calls. Y'all listening? Call me back.
The phone was just flashing.
Yeah. So I'm working on it. I'm working on a college tour. Also, I got a showcase coming up that me and one of my partners. Part of my group, the name of my group is called Comedy Grind. It's 4 of us, and my man Sean Connor. We got a showcase coming up in January, and I think we're gonna be there every the 2nd and 4th Thursday of the month at Westgate. I was right next to the Westgate. It's
right next to Risque?
Risque.
The strip joint?
Can we do a conjunction comedy show / risque event?
Shout out comedian Craig.
It's at a hookah bar that's connected to the building.
That's
so we downstairs away from the chicks. But it is what it is. It's how we do it. But we did, and then I'm also working on
That's a good video.
I'm a part of a web series. We just shot the pilot like this summer or this spring. We put it in a couple of film festivals. About 2 or 3. I think out of the 3, we won 2 of them. The name of the joint is called 3 The New Normal. We're about to go back in there and shoot some more this winter. Shoot some more episodes because people get some good feedback from it. It's pretty dope.
Okay, that's what's up.
Now, do you try to use your social sites to promote your comedy? Like, do you have like little skits or jokes that you tell on your social media, or you just...
These some good questions, brother.
Listen, I'm telling you.
They paid attention to class, yo.
I'm just asking what I need
They
to know.
journalists for real.
I'm trying to be a comedian, and I'm trying to steal everything you do.
Hey, man, look, I got you. Look, but it's funny you said that. Like, I just started jumping on doing the Instagram videos like a few months now.
Right.
I'm getting some good reviews, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, everybody's like, you should have been doing this. I'm like, yeah, I know. But it was a reason why I didn't do it right away.
Hey man, everything happens.
Yeah, it was a
different
reason
time
why.
when it's time to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
It don't
because
happen immediately.
I was trying to, you know, what it was like. I was trying to look for approval from the old heads, pretty much like.
The old heads.
Yeah,
They don't know
'cause
nothing about no social.
You know what? They don't, but they still a plug right now. Like if you trying to get in this comedy game,
You gotta hit that.
they like, oh, you're an Instagram
Yeah, I just
funny.
gotta hit that.
Yeah. So I was trying to wait till I got that stamp of approval. Like, yo, no, he do stand up. He's funny.
Right.
So I got that now. So I'm into the videos
Now
now.
you going to the next avenue.
Yeah, so I'm on to the videos right now. And they coming out real good, man. They doing real good.
Do you ever worry about like, you know, putting material out there, somebody trying to steal your material and stuff like
No,
that?
it happens. It didn't happen already. In my face.
Wow.
You ain't gonna run up on them like mine.
Listen.
No, comedians.
I want to.
If you ever notice, comedians only put out clips and stuff. A minute here, a minute there. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, it is. But the person that stole my stuff was there with me every week.
Oh, man. Not one of them dudes.
He was my homie. He's still my homie. But it happens, man. Like it happens, bro. I can't. It happens. You want to fight, but you like.
Man, that's
You don't want-
a flattery
listen,
right there. You stole my stuff.
My girl said the same thing, but I be wanting. I want the Nork side of me to come out.
Yeah, not
sometimes.
when he right there with you.
But it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up the show. So by the time I done
Right.
forgot, it's like it's over with. But you know what it is? I look at it like, you know, God gonna give me a better one later.
Yeah. And when you talk about like, you know, your process or whatever, like coming up with your material and stuff like that, you say you base it off certain people's stuff, but it's like, how often do you come up with new material? Is it, you know, like,
I mean, we come up with it every day. I just don't use it every day. I mean, you know, I might not use it right away. My man, though, I do have a gift though. That's crazy that like I can come up with a joke today and go use it tonight, and then my man's like, yo, I hate you. I was like, why? He's like, you could do a new joke tonight, and it sounds like you've been doing it for 10 years.
yeah.
Right,
So,
working on it. You got that timing and everything.
Yeah,
No doubt.
yeah. Sometimes I'm just
Yeah, I
nice
know
with it.
it seems
Sometimes.
like comedians are like y'all use certain jokes, certain places, certain venues.
Yeah, because you got to know your crowd.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
a DJ.
You know your
play
crowd,
every
yeah.
music everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Okay,
you got
I got
people, you got a 35 and older crowd. I can't go in there and be talking about some younger stuff.
Right,
And they be like,
right.
hey, what you talking about, baby? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, sometimes I can't, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm having an issue doing younger crowds because I'm so old with it. I'm pretty much.
We can't curse, but I remember the one show that we went to.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said the Cougar Bees.
Yeah, I said Cougar Bees. And they was like, what?
Yo,
No. Just the older crew. I said the B word with Cougars.
Cougar.
So they was
don't
like,
that.
what? Young man, what? I was like,
They went ham in there.
It went ham. It was funny.
It's
but-
been the joke for the rest of the night.
Did
that
they
night.
start throwing wigs at you?
Nah, but he was doing them looks at me. Let me tell you something.
What table?
But you know what I'm saying? I was younger. I'm learning I learned my crowd. I know what to do, what not to do, and keep it moving. That's all.
Right. Now, Jermaine, now you sound like you got some experience in this comedy stuff. Now, how many shows have you promoted?
I'm on my 20th show.
20th show.
Yeah, in the last 3 years, I've been bouncing around. I've been bouncing around different venues at the bus stop, just doing different, you know, bar and grills, and just putting it together. Like I said, me and Topper chop it up, and then boom, we come up with the plan. I got the venue, and then here's the comedy show, and I'm out there hand in hand the promoting it.
Shout out to Top Flight again, man.
Yeah,
Enjoy,
no,
Man, the plug,
Now,
man.
who, the Top Flight name keep on coming up. Now, who's some of the other comedians that you work with?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ray Gordon, Skeet Carter, Miss Starkchild, Stiletto, Ray Diva, Tawana Porter, Tommy Too Smooth, yeah, Snaps, yeah, no doubt, and Moose the Comic, Joe the Boss, Craig McLaren,
Will Wright.
Will Wright.
Basically right
Fake
there.
real right.
But see, Will's more like a brother to me, man. Like I said, we started this thing in the comedy in the cable world, so
Yeah,
this
that's right.
goes.
This is my big bro. He trained me how to do cable.
Yeah, so you know that's just the whole. I don't mention Will, but yeah, Will is one of my future up and coming homies that I'm gonna definitely put on the
You gave him
on
that
the
Blake
stage.
contract already?
We still old
Blake.
school.
This is spoken word, huh? This is all up in
He
here.
gave him the fake contract to the fake Will Wright.
The fake hand signature.
That's right. I
Yeah,
wrote it with
so-
my right hand.
But yeah, most of them comedians and pretty much in a rotation. Barry Ribs, and Damon Rosaire, name a few from New York. So I've been broadening the gap. Now we reaching out to Florida now. So we got a comedian coming down, Spanky Robinson from Florida. So basically, like I said, back to the plug, Top Flight. You know what I mean? You know, he doing a lot of work, and so he gets with the comedians, so it's a different relationship.
Right.
So, in my relationship with Top Flight, my word is my bond. See, it's not one comedian, don't care if
Top Flight
it's,
is a good dude.
and if it's like 2 people in the audience,
Right.
they all got their check.
Right.
And that's how my name travels in the comedy world. You know, Jermaine pays regardless if it's 2 people or 1,000 people there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's hold that thought. We're gonna go into a break, go into some music, because after all, this is a music show. No matter how good these conversations get, these interviews get, we got to play some music to pay these bills. We'll be right back with Jermaine Benjamin and Will Wright. We back. Thank you for tuning in, hanging in there with us. We back with the comedian Will Wright, fake Will Wright, and Jermaine Benjamin.
Jermaine, I want to ask you, like, for some other people that's trying to get into the promotion business, you know, stuff like that, you know, promoting comedy shows like that, what would you recommend they do?
Have their team together.
Yeah.
Real rap. It's rough doing it by yourself. It's really rough doing it. I started off by myself, but got my team together. Danielle Page, I got my man Joe, my man Mo, my wife. You know what I'm saying? And I got my other boy Devin. So it's a team. It's a team effort. Everybody got different people they can cater to and get them to come out to the shows and stuff like that. So it's, when you don't know everybody, it's best to come with a team and y'all all work together collectively and we all get this money together.
Right. Now my follow up with that though, like, you know, how do you pick your team? Because, you know, sometimes you could be down with some people, stuff like that. You're like, all right, yeah, we roll together, whatever, like that. But, you know, everybody don't work hard, you know?
Nah, it's basically, I started out with a group of dudes, but I felt like some of their work ethics wasn't matching mine. You know, I'm beating up the street, you know, but people that was loyal to come into the shows, like this one particular lady named Danielle Page, I gotta plug her out, shout her out too, because she came to the shows. I did some stuff in Philly. She brought her girls to Philly. So she just been genuinely supporting me, you know, with no bias, didn't want to hand out nothing. So there came a time, I said, yo, come on down, let's just get this money together. And she's promoting it from her heart.
Yeah.
You know,
basically, at the end of the day, when picking your team, it's business, never personal.
Never personal.
And you need a female on the team.
Always. Chess, it's a chessboard. You know what I mean? You got to make the right moves, you know what I'm saying? So, and now that me and my wife has been a support, but now she stepped up. She pretty much just took over the whole company damn near. So she's out there running around and promoting and getting people to come out. So it's a team, man. Everybody that's involved, there's a lot of respect. You know, you cannot mix it. I say this again, do not mix pleasure with business.
Right.
You know what I mean? You fellas is getting around. There's a lot of ladies come to comedy shows. A lot of ladies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you gotta put the time out. So you just gotta keep it business all the time.
Right.
Hey, well, what's the best venue that you've been at so far?
Oh.
I know you just turned down Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I told him I couldn't do it. Couldn't get but 5 people to come with me. The best one. Best venue I ever probably performed at is between maybe 3 spots. I'm gonna say Dave and Buster's in Philly by
Delaware?
Not that one, the other one. By the mall, Franklin Mills. I say that one.
Changed the name. What is it? Philadelphia Mills?
Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh, they changed the name?
Yeah.
It's still Franklin. I'm going with that.
That's how you know you
That room, I'm gonna say that room. Dallas, Improv in Dallas, and what's the third one? Okay, the other Dave and Buster's, but the Chinese store behind it.
What's that?
The hibachi one.
Hibachi.
Yeah, he had the hibachi spot.
You know what? I think I was there that time. Who you performed with that venue?
The first time I was there was Capone. I was the headliner.
Somebody else.
The team, and then the next time it was Rob Stapleton and Smokey Smores.
Yeah.
I was there. That was a couple of
I
years
think
ago.
I was there when Capone was there.
Yeah. So I performed, but the one I like was the second one. My first one, I was real nervous.
Oh, you done knocked them.
Yeah, they gave me 5 minutes. I did it in 3.
That's it. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Thank y'all for coming.
Now, what's next for you? What you got lined up in the near future?
Oh man, like I said, I got the college tour trying to come up. I'm also trying to shoot my special next year, also if I can. It's called Support Me, so I don't have to rob yo. You know much.
Yeah, that's a good event.
I'm gonna hold on to the 10,000. I'm gonna hold on to my 10,000.
My man.
Yeah, so yeah, but it's a message behind it. It's pretty much them just saying like, just help me not go to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I just
When
want
you gonna
to
start shooting that?
I might shoot the movie part to it. Either in February, maybe February. But the special, like actually the night that I'm gonna premiere the movie, I'm gonna shoot the special that night.
Yeah, that sounds like
and
let's keep us posted.
Yeah, that might be in like
They working in
August.
Willenboro,
We
man.
thinking
They
about
working
doing-
over there, man.
But we thinking about doing that like in August. So I got that, and like I said, I got the I got podcasts coming up too. I actually got 2 of those coming up. So I'm working, man. I'm
Yeah,
trying.
you got a lot of
I got a lot of
stuff on the
kids, so I got to get a lot of situations
Yeah,
to
you
go.
gotta diversify the
Yeah,
portfolio.
Right.
It ain't just comedy with me. That's one of my hashtags.
Well, you got any advice for any upcoming artists?
Yeah, man. This is one thing. Like, if you besides working on your craft, man, build your fan base up. And one of the way I build my fan base up is by being the last comedian in the room.
Wow.
Like, even if I was the first one to perform, when I leave, I shake everybody's hand and say thank you for coming.
Yeah.
You never know,
that's
because
dope.
at the end of the day, people just want to be appreciated.
Right.
So if you feel appreciated, you're like, you know what, he wasn't that funny, but he was nice. I'll go see the young man again. I'm like, I appreciate, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the best advices in the world. Like, yo, just show everybody love when they come to a show, even though it's not your show. Just like, thank you for coming, because people will really remember that, appreciate
Yeah, that'll
that,
go far.
real far.
Thanks, big guy, for coming out here. I got my man Will Wright.
No problem, man. Love y'all, man.
And we got Jermaine Benjamin.
Thank you, brothers. Appreciate that.
We need y'all info, y'all social media info, in case people need to get in touch with y'all.
Who gonna go first?
You go first.
You want me to go first?
You
I'm
go
gonna let
first.
the little brother go first. All right.
I'm trying to get some chicken, man. You gotta hurry up. I'm hungry right now.
We going to the pub. I got you.
I'm sorry, we had some in the green room, but
Yeah.
somebody ate it.
You. He gonna talk about somebody hated you. This is comedian Will Wright. You can find search comedian Will Wright on Facebook, also on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at Fake Will Wright, and that's Fake Will Wright with a W with the right, WRIGHT. Support me. My MySpace is shut down right now. Time left.
Get banned from MySpace.
I'm messing with you.
You can find me on Facebook, but it's a lot of Jermaine Benjamin. So I have to put my flyer as my profile page. Or you can also look at Jermaine J. De Niro Benjamin as my like page. So go on that. So I promote a lot of my shows and stuff like that. And Instagram, JBenji73 at Instagram. So
Can I give out a couple shout outs?
Yeah,
Why not?
go ahead.
Real quick, let me shout out my first and foremost guy. Let's go with that one first.
no doubt.
Thank you for letting me be woke this morning to come and be with these good gentlemen. Also, my wife and my kids, all 5 of them. And I mean wives, 5 wives. I'm messing with y'all. Sounded good. So I mean all 5 of my babies, and my mom and my dad and my nana, and then and my manager, Andrea. Thank y'all for holding me down this year.
Same too. My family, my wife, my 5 kids. No, we got 4. 4. So and all my peoples, all my family and friends is out there that's listening, that tuned in. I love y'all.
Yeah,
There you have it.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Now let's go into some music.
Indieevo Radio,
No
live. WPPM LP, Philadelphia.
Thank y'all for tuning
106.5.
in. Peace.
This is not a test. What you are witnessing is live radio 106.5 FM. And this is the Indieevo Radio Show with your host, Mitch Barnes, Kel G, Wright, and I am